Mr.Richard warns Meghan playing havoc with royal fuel as she let her heart out for that. The Royal Watcher claimed the powerful letter to Congress shows that the royal rift between the Sussexes and the firm has not yet healed. Ms. Markle's letter called on Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Leader Charles Schumer to allocate paid leave for working mothers. Reacting to the letter, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, "It will be fascinating to see what the response from the public and perhaps from politicians is to this letter. Her plea may well be right. She was always articulate and a campaigner since the age of 11. However, she is who she is because she is a member of the royal family. The rift between the Sussexes and the royal family appears not to have been healed, and the Oprah interview did a lot of damage to the image of the royals. Its contents were controversial and the Sussexes made claims that were untrue. Notably, Ms. Markle chose to use her Duchess of Sussex title to sign the letter. As Mr. Fitzwilliam pointed out, the agreement with the Queen was not to use HRH. When the Duke and Duchess stepped back from royal duties last year, it was agreed that the couple would retain their titles but not be permitted to use them on a daily basis, as they are no longer working members of the royal family. In her letter, Ms. Markle wrote, "Over the past 20 months, the pandemic has exposed long-existing fault lines in our communities. At an alarming rate, millions of women dropped out of the workforce, staying home with their kids as schools and daycares were closed, and looking after loved ones full-time. The working mom or parent is facing the conflict of being present or being paid. The sacrifice of either comes at a great cost. No family should have to choose between earning a living and having the freedom to take care of their child, or a loved one, or themselves, as we would see with the comprehensive paid leave plan." This overtly political gesture is also not the first time that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have entered the political sphere. During the U.S. presidential elections last November, the Duke and Duchess urged Americans to vote. But Mr. Fitzwilliam questioned whether or not the Duchess would have a future in U.S. politics. He said, "I wonder what polls would show in the United States as to whether the public thinks Meghan has a political future. She had top contacts and wants a caring image as this shows, but I thought the interview on Oprah was ruthlessly stage-managed. She may come to regret it, but time will tell and will also reveal what future role Harry has. I suspect they have very little to gain by further attacks on the monarchy if she wants to enter politics, as has long been speculated. What will be fascinating is to see if she does, and if so, how well she does." Meghan's letter comes after it was revealed that the Duke and Duchess are taking 5 months leave following the birth of their daughter Lilibet. One insider told Best Life, "Nothing has really changed between Harry and Meghan's relationship with the royals since it blew up after Oprah interview. Since Lilibet's birth earlier this summer, things seem to have quieted down, but the Duke's relationship with his father and brother remain in tatters. Everything on the surface is all very polite, with the family congratulating Harry and Meghan on the birth of their daughter, but it hasn't done anything to thaw things out. What would help, according to another source, would be for Harry and Meghan to come to England with Archie and Lilibet so that the family, especially the Queen, could meet the baby named after Her Majesty and Princess Diana as a step towards healing." The insider said, "If the Queen was happy to welcome Harry and Meghan back into the fold and got to see Lilibet and Archie, it's likely the rest of the family would fall in line. Charles is extremely upset that he hasn't met his granddaughter, and William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, would love to have their children spend time with the cousins they have not had the chance to get to know. It's the only way forward."